Hello, thank you for joining me here at Take 5 with Vinay 5. Hey, that's me. Let's engage in a little TMI, thought-provoking, motivational, and inspirational perspectives on the headlines of today and yesterday. Again, thank you for joining me here at Take 5 with Vinay 5. Be blessed. Good morning. Today is July 22nd, and I want to talk to you today about spirituality and religion. Many of you probably, like me, grew up in a religious family, a formal religion, whether it was Catholicism, Pentecostal, Baptist, whatever. Probably a very formal religious background. With that, as you count up the decades, you may be like me and started to realize that you were less religious from a formal standpoint, but from your core and your foundation, you expanded your horizons to become more spiritual. How many of you get the Bible app? I know that I get that Bible verse every morning, and it starts my day with a spiritual, I don't know, like a spiritual dose of coffee. You know, my spiritual coffee in the morning is the Bible verse. And today's verse comes from Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. And in my earlier decades, this this verse took me through a lot of personal and professional challenges. I'm not saying there's a little red devil running around the earth, but I do believe in energy. And I believe that there is energy to support us being the best that we can be. And I believe that there is energy doing just the opposite of I'm personalizing it, but I believe that there is energy with a function to help us be the best that we can be. And I believe that there is an energy that is there with a function to do just the opposite. And absolute power corrupts absolutely. I also think that many of us know the difference between and live the difference between being spiritual and being religious. And when I say the difference, I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying it's different. Let's talk about the difference and the intersectionality. Religion is based on truth knowledge. It is structured. It is and can be exclusive. Remember, Martin Luther King said that the most segregated time in the week is 11 a.m. during church services. And I definitely push myself not to be in that type of comfort zone because I'm not in that comfort zone at work. So I might as well not be at that comfort zone in a place of worship. Religion is also based on a belief system, it's traditional. There is external divinity, morals, and practices of worship, whereas spirituality is truth discovery. And sometimes it's free form, it's inclusive. You may want to check out this really cool website called I Consider All. IConsiderAll.com for these t-shirts on the front that say inclusionist. Really comfortable, really great t-shirts. They're not sponsoring me. I'm not sponsoring them. I'm just passing on the information. There's an internal divinity. Now, let me stop right there. I don't think that I am God, okay? I do try to emulate those characteristics of Jesus, who was our divinity on earth. Spirituality says, okay, what is my purpose? If God gave me talents, and remember the scriptures about talents? God given talents must be used for what? To better the world around us. And then there's a practice of behavior. Even in spirituality, there's a practice of behavior. Now let's look at the intersectionality between the two. Faith-based, I believe in faith over fear. Faith over fear. It's hard sometimes, but when I put that in the atmosphere, I have lived it. We're having faith over fear. The universe will come through for me in different emergencies, different difficulties, every time, every time. There's a belief, there's direction. You can lift spirits, and there's a lifestyle. So I just wanted to bring you my perspectives on this today. I'm not trying to get you to agree, disagree. This is my life. This is what I have experienced. But if it helps you, you know, all the better. If you want to leave me a voicemail, a comment here, my phone number is 770-927-7360. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Thank you for joining me here at Take 5 with Fanae 5. Be blessed.